your world is not falling apart, it is falling into place. May 17, 2014. Today we would like to focus your attention upon the topic of faith. This word can evoke many different feelings, but the faith which we are referring to is not in another being but in yourself. We would say that most humans are particularly well versed in having faith and creating what they do not wish to experience. However, few have mastered the true virtue of faith and their ability to create any and every wish they do want to manifest. This is what many of you are in the midst of mastering. Certainly the topic of faith has been discussed by many on your world, and we have also given you a few messages surrounding this broad topic. So it is with great pleasure that we continue to elaborate on not only the importance of faith in yourself, but how you may work to attain it more frequently. Let us begin. We have repeatedly expressed the nature of this year as being one that will require a large amount of faith, focus, and trust that all will fall into place exactly as it should. This message is for those of you who are feeling particularly defeated and have begun to doubt in their own ability to manifest the desires they have rightfully worked so hard to create. We are here to assure you that all hope is not lost, and that things are rarely as they often appear to be. There certainly are some who are navigating quite successfully through these trying times, and have allowed the synchronicity of all that is to re-enter into their beings as they watch with curiosity, waiting to see how the universe will manifest their dreams and desires. Though we would say that this is not the majority at this time, in fact many more are finding these perceived obstacles to be quite daunting and exhausting, as they continue to search eagerly for the solution to the many problems that seem to continually arise. This is to be expected, as we have said many times that this year would prove to be quite challenging for those who feel compelled to force their dreams to manifest, when it seems as though their whole world is crumbling around them in chaos. We are here to assure you, your world is not falling apart, it is falling into place. We are simply here to remind you to keep your spirits high, and continue to focus all of your attention on the outcome you most wish to manifest regardless of how your current circumstance appears. We realize that it is much easier to remain calm and focused when you can see how all will turn out. However, all of you have chosen to play within the lower dimensions, where you cannot see all of the infinite parallel realities that are equally playing out beside you. This is part of what makes this experience seem so challenging, and yet it also is what allows this experience to be so rewarding. Many of you will begin to see pieces of your dreams and desires manifest, and we ask you to use these moments as a wonderful reminder that the stress, concern, and fear that you felt consumed by only robbed you of the peace you could have felt in the now moment. Remember, you cannot attract the solution in the same vibration that attracted the problem. We want to remind all of you that you are by no means doing anything wrong, but rather you are in the midst of mastering one of the most challenging lessons for those who choose to resonate within the lower dimensions. The lesson is in faith. Once you truly master the ability to hold unwavering faith in your ability to create your desires regardless of the situation you find yourself in, you will have successfully mastered the art of manifestation, as we like to refer to it. There is nothing that you cannot manifest and create for yourself if you are able to hold your faith and belief that the outcome will manifest regardless of how dismal the situation may appear. Many of you are aware of the power faith has. Yet few are able to hold their faith confidently regardless of how something might appear. The key to holding your faith in your ability to create your desired outcome is not to feel as though you must control the situation. When you have faith, you do not need control, you do not look to control, you simply allow. This is what humans find to be so challenging, because the moment that something seems as though it is going wrong, they want to force the situation to manifest differently so that their desire can manifest. Not realizing that the situation is manifesting exactly as it should in order to manifest your desired outcome. Do you see the irony in this? Having faith requires no need for control. In fact, it requires its very opposite. It requires you to step aside and allow. Many of you can relate to situations that have happened in your lives where you thought everything was going wrong, only to learn that everything was falling into place. So we remind you to step aside, and allow the universe to work through the path of least resistance. You may call upon us anytime you are in need of our assistance, and we will gladly assist you in every way that we can. In love and light, we are your angelic guides. Channeled by Taryn Creamy. www.angelic-guides.com